Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the It's Skin It's Top Professional Melting Lip and Cheek Powder. I picked these up for my full face of It's Skin because they looked really intriguing. I have not tried a powder to liquid type product before, and they looked like a lot of fun initially. I know that other brands do make this kind of product, but I was doing a full face of It's Skin and I decided to grab it because I could do my cheeks and my lips at the same time, and thus saving just a little bit of money because I'll be away for quite some time. But yeah, I don't know if this is the best idea. So the product description says, light adhesion, the moist fitting, vivid colour, lip and cheek expressed, melting powder, contact with moist lips turns into a emulsion formulation. These powders come housed in little tubs with straight, small doe foot applicators that dip into the powder. I find it difficult to use this applicator, but we will get into that soon. There are 5 shades in this collection and the shade range is quite nice. However, I was disappointed with the colour of Dusty Rose. It looks a lot like Acid Tangerine on me. Retro Red is a lovely blue-based red shade. This is a really lovely classic shade that works well as a blush and as a lipstick on my skin. Although the colour is lovely, the application of the product as a blush or lipstick is well below average or acceptable for me. As a blush, the pigment melts into my skin quickly and stains the skin, which makes it literally painful to blend out, as I have to tug on my skin and blend the harsh edges. This also removes most of the coverage from the foundation underneath, which leaves the scars on my cheeks really visible. Acid Tangerine is a great tangerine shade. This is a very accurate name for the shade, which I really appreciate. I don't mind this shade as a blush colour, but I don't love it as a lipstick. I find these powders just as difficult to apply as the lipstick. The applicator actually gets in the way as the doe foot is too close to the cap. This means that I can't get the doe foot to outline my lips easily because I literally cannot see where it is. Since this is a powder, it also doesn't create a sharp line for my lips. Bubble Pink is a gorgeous cool-toned pink shade. This isn't a shade that I think looks good on my skin tone, but I do think that it is a pretty shade nonetheless. Princesses with drier lips are not going to love these powders as lipsticks because they cling to dry patches or flakes and really emphasize them. It also won't stick to certain parts of my lips, which makes all of the shades look quite blotchy and uneven. Tweed Pink is a beautiful warm-toned pink. This is actually my favourite shade as a lipstick. I think that this shade looks really nice with my skin tone and it seems to be the easiest to apply, though I don't think the formula really changes that much between shades. Dusty Rose is a disappointing brick red shade. This shade looks so promising on the bottle in the promo photos, but in reality for me it's just a disappointing warm-toned red. It's not awful and I still think it looks nice on my skin, however it's not a shade that I choose to wear because I prefer Retro Red or Acid Tangerine over this. I'm absolutely not a fan of these little powders. I think it is a shame because it is such an interesting concept, but I feel like the biggest downfall for me is probably the applicator. It literally is so short that like trying to get it into this like part of your lip that you need to get the product on, like this black part actually gets in the way of being able to see anything. So imagine that like your mirror is here, like you can't see anything apart from the black. And also obviously when you breathe on them or breathe in, if you're doing lipstick, you inhale the powder, which is not that fun. I find these so hard to use as blushes as well. It melts into a really interesting liquid when it comes into contact with your skin, which is really cool and it's really fun, but you end up with like little stripes. especially if you apply it with the applicator. But even if you put the powder onto your finger and then try and blend it like that, it doesn't work. If you put it onto a regular brush and try and blend it like that, it doesn't work. It's way too hard for what you get out of it. Overall, I think it is a fun gimmick because the powder does turn into liquid when it comes in contact with your skin, but overall, it's not worth the time and the effort for me when I could just get a regular lipstick or a regular blush to do it with the same results or better results, but with way less work. Thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I will see you next time.